was Dr. King who said, we must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. A little bit about me. In 1983, I was on my way to this prestigious school, this college per se, called Morehouse College. I would be the first in my college to graduate. But I left Memphis really strange. My mother was on the couch. She had been drinking all night, completely drunk. My father was in South Memphis, laying on the street, defecating on himself, urinating on himself, the day I'm supposed to go to college. In most instances, people, when they got ready to go to college, you know what they would do? They would walk their kids into college, show them the beautiful campus, but that's not how I went to school. I went to school with two drunken parents who could not speak into my life and tell me where to go. I go to Atlanta. I'm excited. I'm a country boy from Memphis. I look around the big cities, the big lights. Oh my God, I'm in the ATL. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to be anything like my father, a pure alcoholic, a bad father. I'm going to be nothing like him. And I got to tell you something. As soon as I got to Atlanta, you know what the first thing I started doing? I started drinking. As soon as I got to Atlanta, I started drinking, thinking, okay, I'm trying to run from my past. And the first thing I started doing was drinking heavily. It was amazing because I never thought of myself as an alcoholic. What is an alcoholic? And I said, you know, that won't be me. But sure enough, I started drinking and partying. I'm in the drug scene. I'm in the drinking scene. I'm meeting friends. I'm pledging a fraternity in 1985. God gave me a gift that really preserved my life in college. And that gift was memorization. I've been blessed at being able to remember things quickly. I've been blessed with it. I was getting drunk every day at Morehouse and could still make A's and B's. It was amazing. And so what it did for me was to make me think that I really didn't have a drinking problem. So as I'm drinking and drunk and throwing up and showing up every day, I'm still morphing into this alcoholic. It's an alcoholic. I thought an alcoholic was a guy with a basket under a bridge. That was my euphemism under what I thought an alcoholic was. But the true part about it, I'm drinking more and more, and I don't know who I am. And so it's amazing when you try to drink yourself into something. And so I'm drinking and drinking and drinking and thinking, you know what? I'm now turning into my father. I'm worse than my dad. But here's what happened to me. As I'm drinking, it's now 1985. And something miraculous happened, drastic happened in my life. I tried something called cocaine. Not only am I drinking, I'm now mixing it with something that's worse than alcohol. I began to drink, and now I'm trying cocaine. I mean, it gave me a feeling like never before. I'm telling you, it took away all the family dysfunction, all the times my dad beat my mom and was dragging her down concrete steps and her face being blooded. It took away all of that from me as a child, as a young man. It was my escape. It made me feel great. You have to be careful when something makes you feel good, but it's not good for you. And so now I'm using cocaine crazy. I'm addicted quickly because it's making me feel good. What happened was I heard my mom coughing in the other room one night, early February. And I had been using all day and all night. I had to choose between crack and my mother. That was a tough pill to swallow. That night, thank God, man, my mom won out. Otherwise, she wouldn't have. I kicked her door in, got in her 1988 Corsica, and we drove to University Methodist Hospital. We drove there. As soon as I pulled my mom out of the car, they got the gurney, got it out, threw her on there, started cutting her clothes off. And all of a sudden now, I wave at her, she waves at me. My mom died in 2 weeks, not 3 to 6 months, she died. She never has seen me sober, never. That's why I do what I do. And so what happened was, I wish I could tell y'all right then in February, oh, that woke me up. In my mind, I said, this is it. I kept saying to myself, this is it. I'm going to get sober for her. I wish I could tell you that was my story. That ain't my story. So what do you think to a person like me who just lost his best friend is going to do now? I'm going to do some more drugs, of course. I tried to commit suicide 3 times. That's when I knew God had something for me. I tried to kill myself 3 times and couldn't take myself out. Always remember, anytime there is great gifting, the enemy is coming.